Hello and welcome to episode 174 of the Game Brew podcast, the mostly bi-weekly video game podcast where we sip delicious bevs and discuss video games. I'm your host, Dan, and I'm joined by Carrie and Allison. Say hi, Carrie and Allison.
Hi, Carrie and Allison.
Hi, this is a weird intro.
It is, and Chris will be coming later. That's okay. It's just, we're doing the like casual one this time. It's just a casual Game Brew podcast.
Oh, I dressed inappropriately.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Wow, Allison, that's way overdressed for cash.
I'm sorry, I missed the memo. I really thought we were doing something totally different. My bad.
No, it's definitely nothing else is going on aside from a nice casual Game Brew podcast. On this episode of the Game Brew podcast, we asked the question, what are we doing in the second half? Where's Chris? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Here we go. But first, it's time for a bev. Chris, what are...
This is all messed up. Who told him he had a day off?
I don't know. I think it was... I think I got the calendars messed up. Well, I'm Carrie.
I know. I thought we were having a business
call
meeting.
Him, ask him what he's drinking.
I don't think... I think he's driving. I don't think he should be drinking when he's driving.
Yeah, no. He better not be.
Yeah. Well, Carrie, what are you drinking this week?
I have chilled bean juice.
Ooh, cold squeezed bean juice.
Roasted, ground, and then re-chilled. And
Nice.
then, yeah, it's a Texas brewed coffee with some vanilla and a little Splenda and a little Italian sweet cream.
Ooh. Nice. So you like Splenda. You're a Splenda person. I feel like
For now.
For now? Okay.
Well, I mean, it depends. I like sweet and low in my iced tea and Splenda in my coffee.
Okay.
I have not found an alternative I'm okay with. Chad does sugar in the raw.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his like sugar thing. I don't know. That one there's, I don't know, some kind of little aftertaste to it that I'm not too meh about.
Okay. All right. And what's the brand of coffee that you get?
Well, this is so we have this grocery chain here called HEB, and they do really good, their brand of stuff is like really well done. You know, like people tend to like the Costco brand of things. Like their HEB brand stuff is really good. And they try to support local a lot. So they'll go out and find local companies in Texas to support their supermarkets.
Very cool. Very cool. I like that a lot. Supporting local beans. Local beans.
Support the beans, everyone.
Support
hashtag Game Brew Fact.
Hashtag Game Brew Fest. We're gonna make brown bracelets that you can wear that say "Support the beans." And just drink more.
And shirts that say "Spicy and served hot."
And spicy and served hot. Hold on, gotta pull up the. Whoops. Nope, that's not it.
You gotta have that at the ready. What's wrong with you?
Failed
and served hot.
There we go. Support every bean.
We all like MILFs.
Hell yeah.
That's
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We all like MILFs. But Allison, what are you drinking today?
Apologies to the listeners because you're going to get a repeat unless you didn't listen to this episode, in which case this is the first time you're hearing it, I swear. I'm drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade Tropical Punch because I have no other alcohol in the house. Sorry, guys. I was dealing with a summer cold and have not gotten out. So this is all we have, and it's still delicious and refreshing. And I'm sad that this is like a seasonal pick.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I said this about last year's seasonal pick, which was a different flavor. It might have been blackberry.
I think it was blackberry.
Yeah. They were both so good. And I wish they were just permanent flavors instead of seasonal. Because their seasonals seem to be less sweet and more like tart.
Got it. Okay.
Which I find more drinkable personally. If these mics are like too sweet, it's just like you can't drink but one and then you feel just and get a tummy ache. So
gotcha.
Really like this. If anyone likes the tart, sweet, easy to drink, refreshing summer drink, Mike's Tropical Punch, definitely a good option in my opinion.
Very nice. I think I've had those before, and I think that they're too sweet.
Yes.
Too sweet for me. Like I can't. They're too sugary, and I can't.
Mike's
do
in
that.
general are, yeah.
There's a lot of the only times I've ever really. Well, this isn't necessarily true. The majority of the times I've thrown up from imbibing alcohol is because there was too much sugar, and not because I was like drunk. It was like usually it's like someone's like, "Do a shot, yeah, do a shot," and it's like something with like a bunch of sugary stuff in it, or like a green tea shot, and it's just like, "Do it," and I drink it, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's really good." Then I go to the bathroom, it's like, too much. Too much.
But you haven't learned your lesson yet. Somebody with that voice has to say, "Do a shot," and you're like, "Done."
I mean, yeah, those are usually my favorite type of people.
Got it.
I always feel like let me just tell you, anyone who ever talks to you like this is going to be like the most real person that you've ever talked to in your whole life, and I'm here for it. I will be best friends with that person. And
your bachelor party, you are going to be so
I don't know if I'm going to have a bachelor party, but we'll find out. It's gonna if I do, it's just gonna be a bunch of dudes playing board games. It's like that Parks and Rec episode.
No, someone's gonna say, "Dan, do a shot." I guarantee it.
Well, I will do that all the time. I do that constantly.
Just don't do your bachelor party the night before. That's all I'm saying.
Well, then that's how you.
Chris.
Yeah, that's how you end up in Vegas, and one of you's missing.
Stuck on a roof.
Find it. Stuck on a roof somewhere.
Big tattoo on your face.
Perfect. I'm drinking. 'Tis the season. Fa la 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 la. I'm gonna say what I'm drinking now. Oktoberfest. This is the Oktoberfest beer from Locust Lane Craft Brewery, right around the corner from my apartment here. It is a Marzen, so it's a little bit darker than some of your. It's not a Pilsner that you might get during Oktoberfest times. So it's a little bit darker. It's a 6.5 ABV. Highly chuggable, very chuggable. Would love to chug it. I will not. I only have this one.
Can I see the can?
You can't. Excuse me, Allison.
Sorry.
You always ask to see my cans, and I'm always like, that's inappropriate.
Can she see your cans? That's how she got me.
Pretty. Yeah, I love cans.
There we go. That was enough space afterwards that I can cut that out. That's perfect.
No, that was enough space just for the look. I was leaning in. You
it's all right.
Clip it. I knew that joke.
I'm just glad you just didn't ask to see
Gray man. Your job you've been summoned to do your job.
Just don't ask to see my D. You can, but you'll get him right here. It's the Lord of D, my lucky Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Right there.
He's right on he's my good luck charm. That's how I win Fortnite matches.
His D is always at the ready.
Definitely. But this is a Marzen, so it's a little bit darker, a little bit more caramelly. So you can really like smell it whenever you drink it, that it has like that maltiness that you get from drinking beer or like brewing beer that has a lot more like sugars in it. Definitely has like a lot darker than kind of your average like drinking beer.
Whoa, it lowered your voice too. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty
fancy helium.
It's the Oktoberfest. Yeah, it's a Marzen. If it's a higher one, then my voice goes up here. But because it's a Marzen, it's good. It's as I said, it's a 6.5% ABV. I only have one left, so I'm going to be drinking that. It has pale and Munich malt. Definitely has a lot of caramel on the back end, so it is very sweet, but high chuggability, super high. I never asked Carrie, what was the chuggability on your coffee?
On a cold brew coffee, highly chuggable,
super high.
But you have to be careful not to, or you get like very bouncy.
You get very bouncy. And Allison, what's the chuggability on your Mike Sard?
Yeah, it's 4 chuggable tropical punches out of 6 non-tropical punches.
All right. 4 out of 6. Or 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I find it chuggable. I don't know. This is like more of a like drink it and enjoy it kind of
Drink
moment
and
for me.
enjoy.
Sips.
Yes.
Sips tea kind
Sips
of.
on a hot day.
Have some sips on a hot day. And then, look, he's here. Look, he's here. Hey, Chris.
Whoa, who's
I
that?
made it. That's
Chris,
me.
what are we
You
drinking?
look familiar.
We're just starting right now.
Yeah.
Great, perfect. I nailed it.
Yeah,
No,
we'll pretend we just started.
Yes, we're pretending we just started.
I found this Nepenthe Brewery is a small brewer in Baltimore, and they made the Fastball Special,
Oh, nice.
which is
I
it's
love
pretty rad.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
cool.
Do you see why I always ask to see the cans?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Allison loves our cans.
I
Loves
love
the cans.
the cans.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
It's true.
Mhm.
Everybody likes cans.
But yeah, so I poured poorly, so I'm just gonna drink this straight from the can. Mm. It's refreshing. It tastes kind of more like a session
Okay.
session IPA. So
A little
not
bit
super
bitier.
hoppy.
Yeah.
No, just like kind of it's less than 6%. So like for an
Okay, so
IPA, that's pretty
mellow.
low. Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's a good like kind of almost refreshing summer IPA.
Ooh, so high chuggability then.
High chuggability.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm drinking.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, sorry for being a little late.
It's okay. The sorry, you stick your sorries in a sack, and we're talking about video games now.
Shut the fuck up about beer.
Yeah, shut up.
Ray, do you accept his apology? I hope so.
I'm gonna say, let's see. Has anyone played anything new or exciting recently?
Can I just really quickly do mine? I don't have
Yes.
much to say.
Go
So
ahead,
I just want to say I wrapped up the Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Nice.
and it ended just as satisfying as it was the whole time. Very very good, very childlike. Like I said, I give the game a 10. Like I would change nothing literally about this game. I experienced minimal like game issues. The only thing I had was a couple dumb NPCs like running into cars instead of trying to kill me, but that happened like once in the whole game. It was really pretty flawless. The everything about the game felt beautiful, and I cannot rave about it enough. I can't wait to play Spider-Man 2 and get my opinion on that. But first, like I said, I'm going to jump into something else, and then we'll come back to that. So, yes.
Perfect. Nice. Great game. Miles Morales. Love it.
Love.
You're going to love Spider-Man 2. Also great.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited, honestly. I haven't been this jazzed. Like, I can't express the different kind of feeling this game gave me. I haven't felt so happy, just pure happy to play a game. Like, it didn't have to be intense and like too much story or anything like that. Like, there was story there, don't get me wrong, but like it was just fun. I'm so happy to have fun with the game.
Great. I felt that way with like that. Those games bring me back to like the Arkham series, like Arkham Asylum, and then City, and then Night, because those were like fun. I like those a lot. But very cool, very nice. Anyone else?
So I've been playing Shapes 2.
Shapes.
2.
The sequel.
The sequel.
More Shapes.
Right. So the original
Shaping.
Shapes was more flat. And Shapes 2 is 3-dimensional.
Got it.
So it's but I mean
are we talking are we just talking about geometry here, or like
yeah, no.
what's the
So Shapes is actually a really cool chill
Okay.
game. It
Ooh.
basically it has a shape that it wants you to make, and you have to go out and find pieces of these shapes to bring it back to the central hub. And so then it wants more complex shapes where you have to like cut a shape in half and spin it around and stack it on top of something and dye this piece of it green and this piece of it red. But there's no green. You have to mix these two colors to make green. So
Oh,
it gets
it's
more.
so it's like Factorio sort of like it's a factory.
A
game.
lot, yes, it is a lot like a
Okay.
Factorio, but there's nothing that's coming to take out your factory or destroy
Good.
anything. So more
It's just-
satisfactory-esque.
Got it.
So then with Shapes 2, it's more three-dimensional, but there's a little bit of it that makes me feel kind of roller coaster-esque because
Yeah.
they've added this bonus. I haven't bought it, but they've added this bonus content that you can get that adds loop-de-loops to your conveyor belts.
Whee!
So
Does
yes,
does that do anything other than just look cool?
it's just cool.
It's
It's
just
just
cool.
something that looks cool. But I mean, honestly, when you're playing this game at the very end, well, not at the very end, but like especially with the first one, when you zoom out, everything looks like a big circuit board, and it's all going into like the processor in the middle. And it's actually very relaxing to watch and look at, like after you've like got a lot of different things going. But Shapes 2 is like I've just started playing it. They've just kind of like it's the same kind of thing, different graphics, different design, but the way that they have you earning new pieces and unlocking new tools is a little bit more achievement style, and so it's fun. I like it. I highly recommend it.
Very cool.
This
No, looking at it looks interesting.
it looks interesting. It looks like a game that would frustrate me to no end. So I probably will not play it. But I can understand how some people's brains work in a way that this would be fun. I kind of feel like about these sort of games, I feel the way that Will feels about farming simulators, about Stardew Valley games, where
Yeah.
I'm like, this is too much work for my brain to do.
When you're looking at, so when you're starting out, it starts out so simple that your brain eases into it. And so as it gets more complex, you're ready to handle it. I don't think it gives you too much in the beginning to really like just start getting into it. And Satisfactory is the same way for me, where at the end I'm sitting here plotting all my factories out on paper before I set them down. I don't know if this one really gets that way, because I never in Shapes 1 it never got that bad for me. It was, I don't know, it was a lot more relaxing. So
Nice.
maybe this one will be easier.
Very cool. Well, hey, check it out. Shapes 2, $24.99 on Steam.
Pretty cool.
Check it out. Looks like there's some people playing it right now on their like little broadcast thing. Very cool. Chris, anything to report?
I've been doing mostly the usual, but I have been playing it in a different way, in that I'm achievement hunting on it now.
Nice.
So to do that, you have to play like on at least regular. You can't play on super easy, and you can't save scum. You have to do it like you have to start in January. I'm talking about Hearts of Iron.
Right.
Start
Yep,
on
of course.
January 1st, 1936, and if you fuck up, you have to restart that run. So I've just been kind of going through some. So like recently, I did like a fascist Canada, where I
Wow. Okay.
as Canada taken hold Washington D.C. So that achievement's called "It's 1812 all over again." And in the same run, I also did "Rule Britannia" as any British subject state conquer all of Britain. So I did that in the same run. As Germany, I did one where I basically had like a really good start to it. So by like 1943, I had I'd gotten rid of the Allies and I'd gotten rid of the Soviet Union. So yeah, pretty efficient. So I did buy beer alone as Germany controlled Budweiser, Tsingtao and Guinness directly or through a faction member, make all nations fascist, and there was a couple other ones related to that. But yeah, I just like ran through a bunch of them with that run. So
Nice.
true Blitzkrieg, as Germany have both Poland and France surrender before January 1st, 1940.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was rolling pretty good on that one.
That's, I mean, the only.
Yeah, trying to keep it interesting for myself.
I mean, I do like that. I think that's the point. That really is the point of achievements, is to make it so whenever you're playing something, it's like, don't just play it the regular way. Play it in a way that's weird. to make it
Yeah.
fun, you know?
So yeah, I have 19% of the achievements. It's 42 of 211.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Well,
gotta
so they also have like just fun names for stuff. So like Pizza Time as Italy, Occupy New York, Chicago, and Hawaii.
pizza
Or
time.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Speaking of
yeah,
Spider-Man.
or Deuce Nukedom, Nuke Los Angeles is fascist Italy.
Oh, God.
I love silly stuff. I love when
Yeah.
people add silly things like that into the games.
Yeah. No, I think it's great.
Nice. Very cool. Well, keep us updated as what the funniest achievements that you get whenever you play are.
The beer one was called By Beer Alone. So like there's a saying from back then. I think it was like from a speech. I think it was Mussolini, but he said something about by blood alone we will do something. And so this one's called By Beer Alone.
By beer alone. Makes sense.
Great. That's
Good times.
awesome.
Yeah.
I've been playing. I started Cyberpunk for like the 4th time again.
Nice.
Because
I've done that a couple times.
Because whenever you come back, you play it and then you leave and then you come
and
back
you're like,
and you're
then
like,
where the fuck was I?
I don't remember what I was doing. Let me just start over again. So
Yep.
I've met Johnny Silverhand again.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, Sonic 3 trailer came out. Our boy Keanu Reeves playing the coolest character in all of Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's crazy.
So good.
He's playing he's playing Shadow. That's amazing.
Dude. I mean, honestly, the Sonic casting has been so good for all of these movies.
Oh yeah, because Idris was Knuckles.
Yeah,
Knuckles.
That was good. That was really good.
Because people were just like, Idris Elba for Knuckles, and the producers were like, Idris Elba for Knuckles. That's a great idea.
How are they
somebody
so
was
right?
And somebody was probably like, Keanu Reeves would be really good as Shadow the Hedgehog. So it was like, oh my God.
This is what
I'm
happened.
just glad it's not Chris Pratt once again.
Thank
goodness. My goodness. I cannot do another
more.
Chris Pratt cartoon. No.
What I'm going to say about Sonic is this is what happens when a studio listens to the fans.
Well, yeah, I feel like they kind of like started leaning into that after the whole was it the teeth?
Sonic. The whole Sonic. The whole Sonic himself looked real bad.
That wasn't great. And then they fixed it.
Listened. And they listened and they continue listening and everyone supports it.
And it was a solid movie.
Mm-hmm. Go figure. It's like
great
we know
movie.
what we're talking about.
Great movie. Sonic 2, also great. Sonic 3.
I think I like the first one better than the second one.
Yeah, I mean,
usually I do.
Yeah,
that's true.
And then just quickly, the Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta came out. I played that this weekend.
Yeah,
got up to the highest multiplayer level.
It any different than any of the other ones?
So there's a few
got
things
a 6 instead of a 5.
Oh,
4 or
3. Yeah, it's
got
different.
it.
I will say,
well,
but
I guess
it
didn't have a 1.
It is Black Ops, so it's Treyarch doing it this time. A few things I like about the Black Ops games versus like Modern Warfare or Call of Duty, like just when they do that. The Black Ops ones, the sound design is better. Like I like the sound of the weapons and like the universe a little bit better than I do in the other ones because it's 1991 in the game, so everything's a little bit chunkier. And then they overhauled the movement mechanics because it used to be basically like they added something called omni movement. So instead of just running forward,
I was a freshman in high school
in 1991.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
I was 2.
I was also 2.
I was 47, but
Agent 47?
No, I was 47 years old.
Carrie,
the fountain of youth is doing well for me. That's all.
Carrie, you do not look nor feel that old at all to me.
Nobody believes me.
I kind of don't.
You've got young sensibilities.
I graduated high school in 1995.
You're a vampire. That's
You're
really
going to need to bring your ID on the next episode, or Chris is going to have his brain melt. So
yeah,
his brain's already melted. But yeah, but
sure
they fixed the omni movement. They fixed with Call of Duty. It's just like instead of just running forward, Now you can kind of like hustle left, right, and back with different like slight movement mechanics.
So,
It's
but like it's not just like you're able to move laterally. It's more than that, I assume.
it's more that you just can like it used to be like you could run and like go forwards. Now you can run right and left, but it's like you can also like dive right and left. And they changed one thing that they changed that's pretty interesting is you know how in like shooters usually you go prone and then you're just prone and then you're like this guy whose like feet are sticking out and you like rotate and your feet are still sticking out. You're just kind of going like that. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it's
I know what
really
you're talking
awkward.
about, yeah.
You're kind of like rotating on your belly. Instead, they were like, that doesn't make any sense. So instead, now, whenever you're prone, it's like you can do full 360 like changes, but it's like you kind of rotate.
But you're rotating on your torso and not
on
like,
on your back,
not just like around in a circle.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's more like you're like you can like rotate and you're on your butt and you can like look that way and then it's like you can like kind of move to the side. So
yeah, no, you showed that while I was
yeah.
hanging out
So it's
yesterday
pretty
with
good.
you and-
I'm waiting. I can't wait for the zombies part. That's the thing that I want to play, and it's also on Game Pass. so I don't have to spend money. Zombies, but fun so far. I like Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty.
I appreciate that you still like Call of Duty.
Listen, I play it all the time. You know, it's just
I
one of those
know. I
things.
just like
I also play Fortnite. I play all the things that are popular. All the 12-year-olds and me. We're all the
Ben's
same.
so hip. I go to him for all the questions I have when I need to know about something that's hip because I don't know.
Guys, you know what? Skibbity.
I go to my 8-year-old.
Skibbity on that.
I
Sigma
grounded my
on
kid
that
for
Skibbity.
saying
Please,
skibbity.
please. Sigma, they're referencing the character from
Some
from
toilet
Overwatch, right?
thing. No, some toilet thing. It's a
Overwatch.
video.
That's Skibbity.
Sigma's in Overwatch.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, my nephew was breaking all those out during
Gotta love it.
when we were at the beach, and I was confused.
I have incorporated Sigma into my vernacular now, so I'm hip
More
with the
about that.
kids.
Down with the sickness.
Sigma.
Oh, sorry. You're down with the Sigmas.
Sigmas.
Come on.
As an
Get it- come on, get down
83-year-old
with the
woman,
shit,
I
huh?
cannot.
I've got the Riz, okay, Dan.
I got that Riz. We all got that Riz. Great.
Like
Cool.
and
Riz got that.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Riz got gack.
Riz got gack. That's the only Riz I know.
That's the Riz I care to know.
All right. Well, that's it. For Warplane, I think. Anything else anyone wants to bring up on there?
I mean, I'm still playing Once Human, and I think that's an awesome game, and we're about to start a new season, but it's worth checking out. I like it.
And F2P.
And it's free to play, and it's not pay to win. It's like the only thing you can buy are
How do they make money?
cosmetics.
Oh, okay.
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics. That's how you do it.
That's
how you get it.
I appreciate that. You all right there, champ?
I have acid reflux right now. So just like
and it makes you cough? Sorry.
Yeah, up in like it's like up in my chest right now. So it's all good.
Carrie, have you played a game called Aska? ASKA.
No, I haven't.
Okay. My buddy Will has started to play it. He says it's like basically like Valheim meets 7 Days to Die meets Medieval Dynasties.
Ooh, this sounds up my alley.
Yeah.
Is this the Will we played League with, Allison?
Yes.
I wasn't
Rev?
sure.
It's
Rev?
the Will that has played League with us. He also plays Apex with V.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
Will, but yeah, he's also a connoisseur of crafting games.
Nice.
Crafting.
And I appreciate that he knows that my requirement to play those is
Vikings.
No, like skill progressions,
skill trees,
and exploration. So like that's why 7 Days to Die for me really is okay.
Yeah. I love games that let me explore, and that's something about Once Human too. Is like just being able to get out and explore all the little nooks and crannies, and then like
Like,
I turned whispers back on, and I'm glad I did, because you're right. People leave some really funny little
they're so
whisper
funny.
messages,
They're so
and also
funny.
helpful. Like if you're like stuck and
Is it
trying to clear
kinda
a
like-
town.
is it kind of like
It's like
From
Dark
Soft-
Souls. It's
Yeah,
where people
okay.
leave like the little
like
things
that.
there.
I
Finger butthole, you know.
dog? Question mark.
Behind then dog. Watch
Okay.
behind then dog. Cool. Check it out. Once human. Very nice. All right. Well, that's about it. I figured we'd be done. So I think I'm just going to turn on. I'm going to turn on like A&E or TBS or something like that. See what's. So
Is
we
it?
can see what's
Okay,
Right now.
I guess we'll all watch. That.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can all watch it here. I'm just gonna let me just turn on this one channel here.
Ooh, good music.
Welcome to Dodongos Cavern, where 4 lucky business owners come before our vicious Dodongos to see how many bomb flowers they'll invest in their business. Let's meet our Dodongos for today. Our first one, Mark, Puerto Rico. I'm here to buy businesses and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I don't have a fancy name. I'm just here for the thumbs up.
What's your character? Who are you?
I did a whole description. Sorry, here we go. I'm Kavino Dreary, or Miss Full of Wonder, as a top entrepreneur speaker, fantasy smut author, Venture Brothers capitalist, and noted bad guy gal judge on the Dodongos dungeon or tank.
Dungeon?
Cavern. Dodongos
Cavern.
Yeah.
I was close in my
Close enough.
writing.
Yeah.
And don't settle for game over. Partner with me and watch your investment hit high score.
Put in so much more effort than I.
Carrie, your turn.
I thought this was Real Housewives of Twitch. Hi,
Ooh,
I'm
that would be
Pepita,
awesome.
Real
I'm watching
Housewife
the
of
shit
Twitch.
out of that. That'd be
Like,
so.
I mean, I'm a Real Housewife of Twitch, really. Like and subscribe so I can invest.
I love
But for real, that would be amazing.
That would be-
If you pitch that, I will put. Wouldn't it be rupees and not bomb
Listen,
flowers?
okay. Don't
Bits.
get too crazy into it, okay? It's a whole
Bits.
thing.
I work for Bits.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll invest a lot of bits in that. That's a
Welcome
great
to the brand new game show, or I guess not game show, reality show, Dodongos Cavern, where we're all going to pitch because there's been a bunch of new like multiplayer games. Deadlock the Trial came out for this is like a new type of MOBA. So I was like, new MOBAs, let's do it. We're going to go before the Dodongos in the Dodongos Cavern. And we'll see. We are not it's not Shark Tank. It's different.
It's
Okay.
not Real Housewives of Twitch.
It's not Real Housewives of Twitch either.
Unfortunately.
It's different. But we're gonna go through. We're each gonna pitch. We're gonna pitch a new type of multiplayer game, and then we'll get the other Dodongos to pick it. Okay. So we're gonna start with me. Here, let me just intro. Get out your rupees as our next owner pitches to the Dodongos. Okay. Hi Dodongos. How are you today?
I'm hungry. For
I've been
bombs.
better.
Wait, no, I don't.
Like and
I hate
subscribe.
bombs. Wait.
I thought I was here with professionals.
Okay. All right. Hello. My name is Dan, and I am asking for, I guess, like a bunch of bomb flowers, for my capital for my business, or for my multiplayer game. Okay, my multiplayer game is called it's called sorry, I've got my notes. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Unsubscribe.
No, wait. Hold on, I got it. Okay. Here we go.
So
Wait,
chat, hit that like button if you think Dan's
Hit that
pitch.
subscribe
No.
button
No, it's
if
okay.
you think Dan's pitch is good.
It's good. Okay, here we go. So this is my new style of multiplayer game. It's called Jumbotron. Okay, so 2 teams face off in a giant robot battle, but each person only pilots one part of the mech, like Power Rangers. And then you fight, and then that's it, and then that's it, and then you win whenever the other mech is done.
So is it PvP or is it PvE like you're fighting kaijus?
It's PvP.
Ooh,
I mean, I guess you could
okay.
put a PvE. I mean, you could probably put a PvE in there.
What
but-
are the team sizes?
The team sizes are 5. Classic,
Oh,
like
no.
classic Power Rangers. You've
No,
got
nowadays it's got to be
head.
4.
You've got head, arm, leg.
And so each person like controls a limb. So like
What does the head
so, like
do?
go forward. Well, it tells them what to do, I guess. But like to go forward, left leg goes forward, and then right leg goes forward, and like each person controls one foot.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I think it's great you came today. I think it's wonderful that you're here and wasting my time.
Woo!
Whoa. Oof.
But right now I'm the head of this robot, and all I'm seeing is if your genre was a robot, we'd need to be in the repair shop. I'm out.
Well, wait. Let me ask this. Have you thought about the idea of, instead of individual limbs that they're controlling, maybe doing weapon systems? So like maybe one person controls the movement, but then another person controls like the fists, and another person controls like the guns, and like maybe there's like a backpack that shoots missiles.
Okay. No, I haven't.
No. You don't need to do any of that. I'm willing to invest right now for 100 bits.
100. 100 bits. Okay, 100 bits.
I like that we're going to be all using
different things,
different currencies.
100 bits to just get in on the ground floor.
Get in the ground floor, but I want 70% of your company.
Ooh.
70% of Jumbotron. I do have to make sure it's Jumbo dash Tron, like not just Jumbotron. That's owned.
It's
by-
trademarked and
trademarked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you would get 30% and I would get 70%. But with that, you've got all my likes and subscribers behind you.
Oh wow.
Okay.
How many
that's
likes and
worth
subscribers
it.
do you have?
I have over
As one of the
over 10
one of the
billion
original,
cheeseburgers.
One of the one of the original Real Housewives of Twitch.
Real Housewives of Twitch.
Icon has cheeseburgers. I'm of the
wow.
Icon has cheeseburgers fortune.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. Well, other shark. I mean, Dodongo. What?
I'm willing to invest 50 rupees.
Okay.
For 40%, but we would need to consider the kind of the idea that I was putting out there. So you'd have a little more control, but
Okay. Well, some interesting things, but I think I'm gonna go with
keep in
Karen.
mind I only have a limit of 200 rupees in my pocket because that's the max
And
I can
That's
have.
the size of the
zero
wallet.
followers.
That's the size of my wallet.
Zero
That's the size of the
followers.
I'm going to be honest. You can't lose with either of these investment opportunities, because I really thought you were going to walk away with your robots in the junkyard.
Oh my gosh. That hurts.
Better opportunities.
Honestly,
here.
they would take up the whole junkyard. It'd be a little ridiculous.
Yeah, they're pretty big. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the 100 bits. And give up 70% of my company.
That's right. That's
Child's
right.
play.
Perfect. You're
Child's
smart.
play.
No,
You were
that's
worth nothing walking
To
in.
Best
retain
choice.
the like
You went with a
spirit
winner.
of the game.
You went with the winner.
Thank you. Thank you, Dodongos. I appreciate it.
You can leave.
Okay, bye. Wow. So Dan walked away with 100 bits for 70% of his
100
company.
biddies. Woohoo.
All right. So now, hide your cuckoos, because these Dodongos are on the prowl for our next business owner.
There you go, Dan. 100 bits.
Thanks for the 100 bits.
Now I own 70% of you. Good job.
I'll go next.
Okay, perfect.
Hold on, let me take off my jacket. You go ahead. You can roll the music or whatever. I don't know how this works.
I'm spicy and served hot.
All right, I'm ready now.
Oh, she's taking her hair down. Shit, we're in trouble.
I'm a different person.
Our next business owner will try force you to love them on Dodongos Cavern.
Hello, Dodongos. I'm Allison, and I'm here to introduce you to the future of simulation management genre with a spine-tingling twist that I'm calling Survive the Simulation. Imagine you're at the helm of a bustling amusement park, a space station, or even the thriving city. You're responsible for every detail from resource allocation to staff management. That seems tough enough to handle and enough of a game, but here's where we turn up the heat. As you successfully manage your domain, you suddenly find yourself grappling with unforeseen horrors. Your park's haunted, your space station's overrun by alien creatures, your city's plagued by monstrous abnormalities. In Survive the Simulation, you get a game thrill of the classic simulation management game, infused with real-time horror elements. As you tackle everyday management tasks, you must also navigate these escalating dangers, unravel dark secrets, make critical decisions under pressure, and maintain your operation stability while facing nightmarish challenges. Are you managing a shop during a zombie apocalypse? Maybe you need to invest in more bandages or bats to bonk them. The needs will change with the apocalypse at hand, and you have to manage your environment and the elements thrown at you.
I love this game.
With a dynamic gameplay that evolves with your decisions and a variety of settings to choose from, Survive the Simulation offers a unique blend of strategy and suspense. It's not just about building and managing, it's about surviving the unknown. So, with that, Dodongos, we're seeking an investment of 3.1415926.535% in our business for 1 trillion rupees to finalize development and bring this groundbreaking experience to gamers worldwide. So join us in revolutionizing the simulation genre with the ultimate test of strategy, nerve, and spooks, or I'll turn this room into a horror simulation. Thank you.
How is this a multiplayer game?
It's multiple people doing the same thing. We're all doing it together. We're coexisting as co-owners.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, pitch was great. I just want to make sure that you know that, like, there was no mention of multiplayer, and this is, that's kind of like what we were looking for were multiplayer games.
Apologies, it was implied. I should have been more specific. Okay.
I think you said, what game would Pip love to play, and then wrote what Pip would love to play. So for that, I'm in.
All right. She needs
That's
no
great.
more.
You're giving me exactly what I want.
Exactly what you want.
Wow.
Perfect.
You have wait. You have bits and rupees?
Yes.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm of the I can has cheeseburger empire.
I don't know if I need to hear anything else. I mean,
well, I have some questions as Mark Puerto Rican. I have to, so this is a simulation game, yes? So you're running the amusement park. Is this a first person? You're doing this from your first person point of view? You're running around doing these things?
No. This is more of you're above it. Think SimCity kind of vibe, or you're managing your shops from above, that kind of vibe.
Got it. So how am I supposed to be scared if I'm God?
I didn't say you were necessarily scared. You're dealing with horror situations.
Said it was horror. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm God, if I'm looking down from above, or whatever deity, Zeus, what have you. I don't feel scared by that. Should I feel scared by playing this game?
You're not scared. The people are scared. And I assume you care about the people. But if you don't, that's
I
also a
don't
way you
care
can
about
play
the
the
people.
game.
I have a lot of money.
That's a new way to play. See? You put the fear of God or Zeus in them by not helping them, potentially.
Got it. Okay.
There's multiple ways to play this genre. It's going to be very wide and very open for people to interpret with their games.
Can I ride the rides?
Ooh.
It would depend on the game. This is just the genre I'm creating. So
That's future DLC content, right?
Yeah, the game
right there. See?
Okay.
The game creator
The next
could
DLC has
decide
loot
to
games.
do that. Yeah.
Makes
The game
notes.
creator could decide to do that.
I would just like to point out that I was the first one to be
I'm
fully on board with your idea.
Well, no, now-
100% in.
here,
Pip,
and
we
Exactly what you
understand.
want.
We just
What you're
have to
asking
find-
for.
We're just trying to learn more.
Yeah, we're just trying to find out here some things. So, Chris, do you have any questions?
I mean, if you make the decision right here and now and choose me, we'll
so
make
you're
this
saying
happen.
this is for the genre. You're not talking about a specific game. So it's not like in the same game you could be experiencing like, okay, you've just finished the zombie apocalypse, but what about a nuclear holocaust kind of thing?
Right. This is just the genre because
okay.
I thought we were supposed to create a game and I got clarity. So I fixed everything I was doing, which is probably why my pitch didn't have multiplayer in the thing anymore. But there you go.
Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
I do think I just want to go.
I only have 200 rupees, so I can't.
Yeah, I didn't think I needed to
to.
hear from you guys. I was just entertaining because this is fun, and I get to be on TV. And
Well, you also seem kind of difficult to work with because you seem like already good to go. So never mind.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I rescind my 200 rupees.
I've picked, and I do have a friend from home that when I got on TV, I promised I would go. It will. So there, I did it, and now we're done here, and I'm leaving with her. She's wonderful. Thank you guys.
Carrie wins again. Woo, 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 woo.
I see that the trend is that Gary's going to get all the games.
Now, this is the part where we all talk to
I
each
mean,
other.
put in a bid.
Wow,
You
Carrie,
gotta-
that was crazy. She just went right with you right from the start.
I mean,
Where
she
did you
wrote
get
the
the
game
wallet
right
that
for
you
me.
have?
What?
How do you have so many rupees in your
My
wallet?
lawyer said I don't have to answer that question.
Listen, I just got this. I've got this big Goron sword that I have. I don't know. It hasn't broken.
Wait,
yet.
who did you buy it from though?
It was that guy at the top of the mountain.
Oh, that's the one you want.
That's the one. Okay, good. That's the one that I. That's
Yeah.
the one that I. Okay.
There's the one out there called the Giant's Knife. Not good.
Don't want that one.
Don't want that one. Don't invest.
The Uwu was for Lord Grey. He asked for it in chat, so I did it.
Allison, you were suspiciously quiet that whole time during that last pitch. That was you okay there?
I think actually this girl next to me might have slipped something into my drink because I was
Oh,
passed
no.
out that whole last bit.
You know, I thought you were.
You mean
I thought you were
Kavina?
singing. Kavina, excuse me. Kavina.
Yeah,
I apologize.
I don't know why you called me that. That's weird.
I don't know. It's hard whenever we're on Shark Tank. But
Mark, I've always wondered
It's
about
not
you.
Shark Tank.
Dodongos Cavern. Legal reasons. Dodongos Cavern. All right. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Karen? All right, Karen. All right.
Okay.
All right, hold on. We think you're gonna like this next contestant, but don't take my master's word for it.
Nice.
On Dodongos Cavern.
Took me a second.
All right, so I, like Allison, did not follow the assignment correctly, but I'm not going to
It
shift
doesn't
my
matter.
thing.
Okay.
So I am here to pitch for you a series of
Okay.
Fuzzy Wuzzy Forest Friend VR games.
Ooh. Okay. I'm interested.
And these are all verses, okay? So the first one is called Ducks in a Row. All right. You are it's a VR rowing game. You're a duck, but your arms are oars. And so you have to like row down these whitewater rafting faster than your opponents. And then, oh, look out, you've got a salmon jumping in your face, you know? And so cute, fuzzy, wuzzy little duck.
Okay.
Second one is Woodchuck Chuck.
Woodchuck Chuck. Okay.
You are a woodchuck. Chuck that wood.
Chuck that. Okay. How much?
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
Wait.
How
Yes.
much wood Can a woodchuck chuck?
That is the question you must answer.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Until your arms fall off.
Mark,
All right.
nobody has been able to answer that question in all of time.
Yet.
Listen, I've put
Yet.
a lot of money into it. We've all
Play
been
my
looking into
game and you will.
solutions for it, but I'm sorry, a lot of rupees into it. I've got an adult's wallet, so I can have 500 rupees. So
Mark, I don't even know if I want to golf with you anymore. This is so much.
I don't listen. But is squash still okay?
It's not exactly on
Getting
the
up
table.
there?
We'll see how today goes.
We'll see. Okay. All right. Sorry.
Okay, so the next game on Fuzzy Wuzzy Forest Creatures is called Deer in a Headlight. You are a deer frozen by the high beams of an oncoming vehicle.
Okay.
You have to solve mental puzzles to take steps to get off the road. The bigger the vehicle, the harder the puzzle. Solve those puzzles or it's Splatterfest time. Your opponent gets to hit you with a vehicle. The bigger the damage, the bigger the points. You know, like that one game with the cars where you have to like do the most damage? Like you have to Splatterfest your opponent. And this cute Fuzzy Wuzzy VR game. More points, more damage.
Oh, it's VR. Oh God.
Yeah, this is all VR.
It's terrifying. I'm sorry.
So to be clear, your genre is animal games, but
Fuzzy Wuzzy Forest Creatures.
the more you talk, the more fucked up it gets. Got it.
All right, continue. Is there more? Do you have more?
I hope
Two more
there's not
games.
more.
Two
Okay.
more. Two more. Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Does a bear shit in these woods?
Okay.
Okay. I'm interested.
We're listening.
So this is going to be the first introduction of smell peripheral
Okay.
Oh, so this comes with a new
for VR.
A whole
The new
new-
quest.
A new,
Yeah. It's an attachment. A VR.
and you've created this.
Yes.
You have do you have a patent? You have a patent for it?
Patent pending.
Okay.
You must identify it if it's a bear scat by scent or
How can we take you seriously if you can't take yourself seriously? By scent or by
bonus points if you can identify the correct animal.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but does I don't know. All right. Last but not least, Trash Panda Express.
Ooh.
You're a raccoon. You have to raid the dumpster, and you have to find the most valuable goods. You and an opponent are in this dumpster together. You are raccoons. You have to fight it out, wrestle, get the best items, and then you got to stack stuff to try to get back out of the dumpster before the forest rangers come. And then your final points are based on the amount of cheeseburgers and other goodies that you collect to feed your little raccoon family. There we go.
All right.
I have several questions. I don't know that I want to
I
ask.
don't think I have answers, but go ahead.
It's your job as the businesswoman to have these answers, so we're expecting them.
Damn.
So I, as a very youthful child like I am, I remember this thing on Nickelodeon called Smell-O-Vision.
Yes, yes. It is based off of the idea of that, but it's not stickers.
Okay. So do you remember if that was a rousing success or an epic failure? Do you have the stats? Do you have the studies?
But it wasn't bear shit in these woods. I mean, look, you have people that like to identify things when they go to the woods, and sometimes you got to smell things to see, okay, this is bear scat versus this is mountain lion scat.
Can you identify personally the difference between the two?
No, but you should play against me, and then maybe you'll get the most points. See, I don't have an advantage.
So is this? So this is a whole genre. Are these all going to be individual games? Are we talking like you buy bear shits in the woods, you buy deer in the headlights?
No, this is like a set. So it's like the
Okay.
Fuzzy Wuzzy Forest Friends, and then these are all the
Got
mini
it.
games
Okay.
within it, kind of thing.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And this is all VR, you said?
All VR with
Okay.
a smell-o-vision
Thinking about that
peripheral
deer in headlights game, and that's
attachment.
just terrifying as a as a person to be like as someone just out of character. Imagine a car
I'll
just
give
driving
you.
at you as fast as possible, and you're like, ah.
I'll give you
I mean, I'd play that game.
200 rupees because again,
200
God.
rupees. That's
200
amazing. I would gladly take 200
or
rupees.
just the smell-o-vision,
Just
and for
no.
50% of that.
No.
Have you talked to Panda Express about possible franchise involvement with Trash Panda Express? Like maybe you have.
You know, that's a great idea. I would love to have them as an advertising partner.
I work with Panda Express, so I could.
The Panda of Panda Express.
I work with Jonathan
Mr. Panda?
Q Panda. Jonathan Q
Wow.
Panda of Panda Express.
Okay, look, I love
And
this.
I
Can we
could
get
get
some
you an
orange chicken? Like
I could get you
thrown
some
in?
orange chicken and an introduction with them
Crab ring games.
for a 75% stake of your company,
Ooh.
and as well as dibs on the first test of the smell-o-vision.
Look, if you can beat me at a round of does a bear shit in these woods, we can talk.
Okay. Kavina, you want to get in on this?
I'm going to be honest. I'm finding that this game idea, it's really just a lot like a bunny with a broken leg, you know?
Oh no.
Which is similar to my co-judges here.
Food for the wolves?
Cute but useless.
Oh,
and cute and
I don't know
useless,
if that's
yes.
useless.
That's all I'm seeing. I just don't think that
I think we can feed the predators with that little bunny that's about to die.
Yeah, but if I wanted to invest in cute, I'd buy a puppy, not this game idea. I'm out.
All right. Well, Gary, what do you think? Who are you going with?
I mean, definitely Dan. I mean, Mr. Panda, of course.
That's
Yes.
Mark. That's Mark.
It's Mark Puerto Rican. There we
Oh,
go.
no,
Mark Puerto Rico.
I think Dan was a presenter we had earlier, but I didn't invest in his game. It was crap.
Wow, lots of great things today on Dodongos Cavern. Let's hear from our next presenter. Gerudo Desert, more like Gerudo Dessert from our next business owner, because their presentation will be sweet.
All right, Dodongos. I've actually got 2 ideas for you. I came with 2 ideas.
Okay.
So my first one, it's a mill sim. You know mill sims. But it's a Civil War, Revolutionary War. It's the Gunpowder era, you know. And it's 1,000 people per lobby. And
Wow. Okay.
And so large scale combat. People are fighting in formations. You get stat bonuses for being in a formation, and you have a mini game to reload. So it's kind of trying to really feel what it feels like. It's trying to be as realistic as possible. You only have like a handful of bullets. You have to go a long way to kind of like your mustering area to get more bullets if you somehow survive long enough to use that. It's it's gory, it's realistic, it's what the kids want, I think. It's slow paced.
Very slow, right?
Very slow paced. It takes a minute to reload.
Okay, got it. Now, I do have a question about the ammunition. Do you have to melt down the metal yourself? Is there a mini game involved in that too?
In the Revolutionary one, yes, you have to actually melt down your dead child's lead figurines. And that's kind of like a pre-battle thing.
Got it. Yeah, I think I have a friend Mel who talked about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
quite the patriot, that guy.
Got it. Okay. All right. That's your first idea? You said
the first idea, yeah. So, I think it could have some real legs to it. I think it could be the next huge, big multiplayer thing. It's going to be big scale. The other thing I had was a PvP game where you have a retinue or a unit you lead. You can upgrade it. You can gain experience. You can choose the loadouts for it, and it's going to be also large scale battles. I'm a large scale battle guy.
I can tell by your Civil War reenactment uniform you're wearing.
Yes, that's.
Bold choice, the Confederacy.
Oh yeah, and for my previous game, if you choose the Confederacy, you have very bad. You have no shoes.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Whatever
Yeah, no
gun you
shoes.
found. So like
very bad equals no shoes. Got it.
Got it. All the other stuff and the other things,
but no shoes.
But also no shoes. So you walk a little slower.
Also, your children's toys were made of wood, so you can't melt them down.
Okay.
They're probably made of cotton. Anyways. But yeah, so this other one is going to be you lead a retinue or a unit. You can upgrade it, gain experience, choose loadouts for them, even down to the individual person. You might have like maybe 30 people. You can fight in different ways, like have like a shield wall or like like if you're leading a unit of archers, you can like command them to fire at will or let loose like.
What did Will do?
You know what he did.
Oh, okay.
He ate with a spoon on our podcast.
And that's why he's not here anymore.
And that's why we shot him with the firing squad. And there will be no more questions that can be recorded for the judge.
And then he said later, he was like, "Don't worry, guys. I got this not loud thing," and then proceeded to eat
and it was so loud.
wrap that was so loud.
So funny. Okay.
We love you so much.
Yeah,
Will.
so yeah, basically, and it could be PvE, it could be PvE, but I think I was kind of more imagining kind of a PvP thing. So it's, instead of just like in normal like MMOs when it's like a PvP battleground, it's just like one dude versus like it's like a handful of dudes versus a handful of dudes going off to take out this massive fortress. With like NPCs defending it. In this, it'll be you actually have like a substantial force and makes it feel more realistic. And it's kind of like you're kind of outfitting your bros, and rewarding the ones that do better. And
okay.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Okay. All right.
I want to play that.
Dodongos, do we have any questions for our presenter here?
100 bits for 100% of your
give it all.
profits.
Look, I'm
I'll take it off your hands for you.
I'm going to cut off
horrible idea. I'm just going to take it from you. It's fine.
I'm going to cut off our gorgeous, but clearly giving a very dumb offer cohort here. Okay.
Them's fighting words.
I'm hoping you're single and I can take you out for a date later, but that was bad. So what I am offering, because honestly, you had me at melting a dead or your child's metal figures down, right? You had me. I think your pitch is a gold mine. History always meets high returns, right? History does.
Historically, that's true. Yes.
It's your game's going to be like backing a historical blockbuster. I feel it. Timeless, profitable. I'm there.
I was around back then. They were corn husk dolls, not metal.
And I think that I can take my books, my fantasy smut, and I can write a story that goes before your game, right?
Ooh.
And that'll be advertised.
Really build out the world for it.
Build out the world, right? And then
world building.
At the end of my book, the tragedy strikes and your game begins. I think it sells itself.
Oh, Vinny, I want to invest in your game.
I think I've got.
I want to invest in her game.
I've got a title for you. The book can be
her
called
version of your game.
Here with the Breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Here with the Breeze.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so, it's Alison Brie and her entire family.
Yes.
What I'm offering is 10,000 rupees for 33% of your company. Wow. And I think that's very fair because I believe in you. I believe in everything you said up until you stopped talking about history. And then I just fell asleep and I have no idea what your second pitch was. And I'd like to ignore it happened.
Yeah, absolutely. So, don't worry about that.
There was something about bros. It's too young for me.
I just want to point out that Gray said in the chat, who would have thought Chris would come up with a material heavy strategy game where you have to build your soldiers?
Nobody saw it coming.
Nobody
This is-
saw it. Nobody saw it.
This
Come.
is totally out of left field. But I am in, and I don't even think you should listen to anything else anyone's going to say. So just feel free
I'm
to.
good.
Okay, great. This is done.
Sorry,
Mark,
That's good.
I'm
Mark,
buying
thanks.
it.
Mark, Puerto Rican.
thanks for picking up your
Listen.
paycheck today. We don't need you anymore.
All right, I'm gonna go home. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for the healthcare, though.
You're welcome.
Is that the end of our show?
All right. So are you going with Kavina?
I gotta.
Gotta go with.
I mean, I don't know the bit to rupee ratio, but
Trust me, you're making the right choice here. You're making the right choice.
Feels like
Yeah. You're making the right choice. You're going with the right choice. I think so.
I'd shake your hand, but I'm in a camera, and also I don't want to touch you.
you're inside the camera.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And a camera.
And I get that you don't want to touch me. I don't want to touch me either.
All right.
Gross.
Oh. All right. Our Dodongos made several business decisions today that may or may not be suspect. This just in, we have been canceled. There will be no more episodes of Dodongos Cavern, but
Do I get paid? Do I get paid today?
thanks for tuning in, folks. See you next time.
I will sue the pants off this place. I get paid today, though, right?
All right, and then the music is up. And that was it. Wow, guys. What a weird show that Dodongos.
Yeah, but
Cavern.
actually, I don't know. There were some cool ideas in there.
There were some cool ideas in there. Chris, yours are definitely ideas that you like. That
They're
that's
games I want to play.
those are games that Chris wants to play. Definitely.
The first one I made is kind of a joke.
Yeah.
The second one,
That's the one that spoke to Kevin O'Dreary, though.
But the second one is actually a game I would actually really want to play.
Carrie, I really like the games that you just those.
Yours had me rolling. It was hard to
there
keep
needs to be
character with
more.
yours.
There needs to be more like what the beans.
Oh, like Fall Guys.
Fall Guys, like where you just play mini games. Like
that's like
Yeah.
or I was getting that's like Pokemon Stadium vibes.
Yeah.
Where you just
Like,
do the mini games area.
If there was like a game where there was hundreds of those, and you just got a random assortment and you just fucked around, that'd be great.
That would be fun.
I'm into it.
That would be cool.
That's kind of like Mario Party, right?
Right,
you
but
know?
like I'm talking about like Mario Party, but like for
VR.
or like not even
Yeah.
VR, just like on a larger scale. Like there's hundreds of people, thousands of people playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can just
Yes.
join up, play a bunch of these games. You can join up with
Yes.
your buddies and play these games. I don't
Yeah, honestly, I was inspired by my kid. He plays a lot of VR, and he plays this one called Gorilla Tag.
You talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like an obby, like the kids say nowadays, where it's obstacle course kind of racing around tag type thing.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah, I just made a genre I want to play. That's all I did.
That's
Yeah,
You made a genre I want to play.
I mean, I think we all. That's what we all. Do.
That's
We were
really
like,
what
I
we
want to
did.
play this.
yeah.
Dan, I would love to play your game, but I do think that
I would love to play your
like
game.
the things that I was saying, like
Yeah, no, it's like different parts of the robot. Not
Yeah, I
like
think
arms,
that would
legs,
work.
head.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
no, that would be really good. I feel like there's like
because I feel like otherwise it would just be too hard. Like it would be too hard.
it's
to
kind
coordinate.
of like I forget. There's like a game where you piloted a submarine by something like that.
Well,
while you're-
that or also there are like Star Trek style spaceship command type things
yeah,
that are kind of
Well,
like that.
Yeah, somebody can even. I think if one person did the legs, it would be better.
yeah,
Yeah, I
One
mean,
guy
that
with
would
the
legs. That's the hard
actually,
part.
honestly, that would be enough to
Mhm.
do it. Yeah, is the legs. The legs.
But
are
it would be hilarious if
To
two
try to
separate
watch people do it, yeah.
were doing the legs. Then it would be like,
well,
okay,
yeah, and that's
left.
that's
I agree.
that's
One
right.
person for
very
each
much
limb.
two different games.
Yeah, or maybe that's the easy mode versus hard mode.
and when you
But
all
you
connect-
could be like
Yeah,
MMA
so, like-
fighter, like MMA fighter type thing, and each each person is one of the limbs.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, okay, position 47, and everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like Quap,
you
but
really have to
you're
coordinate.
robots.
Mm-hmm.
Quap bots. Nice. All right. Well, hey, that was our episode of Dodongos Cavern. Let us know if you want more episodes of Dodongos Cavern, and maybe we can drag
Or
it out of.
just more skits of us doing stupid shit like this,
Hey,
where we
listen,
play characters.
I will do that all the time because it's hard to play the mandatory fund commissioner so often. I need more people. I guess I've also got Johnny Two Hammers, but he hasn't been around.
Johnny Two Hammers.
Johnny Two Hammers.
Little.
See, I have the time mistress, but she doesn't have any purpose other than just telling us to wrap it.
It's like, hey, wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Wrap it up.
Well, speaking of wrapping it up,
Stay safe, everybody.
Stay
We're
safe.
sponsored by
Practice safe sex.
Never mind.
We're sponsored by Durex. Okay. But this is we're gonna end the podcast for tonight. So thank you so much for being here. Listen to us talk about our new types of games.
Dumb stuff.
What? What?
Hmm?
Huh? Okay. So anyone have anything to plug?
I'm gonna retract something I said last time.
Okay.
I did quit my job. I gave my 2-week notice, and
Nice.
They have countered in a way that
really?
I'm going to stay there.
Wow. Okay.
I do plan to.
They were
still
like, yeah, but what if we give you a bunch more money? And then you were like, okay.
It was not even just a bunch more money.
What? Work from home.
Yeah, it was the work from home aspect.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
they've agreed to make it so I can work from home to take care of my dog during the next couple months during this difficult time.
Nice.
That I need to. There's just no option. So I didn't have to quit.
Nice.
So I'm staying. I will still be financially secure, which is nice. But I do plan to still stream. I really worked on my stream stuff yesterday to try to get it in line. So hoping to stream next weekend. We'll see if I can get it working. But yeah, I took a bunch of clips, some audio clips, like the weird noises I had to make the last time I tried to stream because none of my sounds were working. So those are the things I tried to fix this time. And yeah, we're doing some fun things with them, and I'm learning a lot about streaming again, and hope to get back into it. But it won't be quite as crazy all the time as I suspected at first, because I will be keeping my job.
Nice.
And that's twitch.tv/Vinalia, VINALIA.
There you go.
For those who want to follow me and I can't spell.
All right. Carrie, anything to plug?
Still not streaming yet, but it will happen eventually. And I'll let you guys know.
All right. Very cool. Chris,
this laser's hot. In case anyone was wondering.
I was trying to think of something
We all like MILFs.
Hell yeah. Fun and clever. Yeah. We all like MILFs. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we all like MILFs. All right, very good. And yeah, that's about it. If you want to follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/tubecraze. Don't really go on there very often, but sometimes I do just to play games. Mostly Call of Duty or Fortnite. Every once in a while I play Hades too. Or Elden Ring. Warhammer 40 Warhammer Space Marine 2 comes out in like a week. So
sure does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope the multiplayer's just as good as it was before, because it was good
too. All right. And then of course for the Game Brew, if you're here and you aren't following us, please do. You can subscribe if you want. Shout out to Gray, Lord Grayman, who has subscribed for 41 months to the
Woohoo! Thank you, Gray.
We appreciate you.
We love you, Gray.
And we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you can follow us on all of the social medias at The Game Brew. If you want to listen to any backup older episodes of The Game Brew podcast, you can on your favorite podcasting media. Holy mackerel.
Wow, Gray. Oh my goodness.
That's too
many.
I have an audio.
Thank you.
Audio just for this moment, but I can't play it because I'm not streaming. Where I'm just like, holy fuck, Gray, stop.
Stop doing that, Gray.
Incredible, dude. Hot.
Jeez.
Oh,
thank you. Gosh.
Thank you. Well, Great. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. You're all subbed now, so now you have to.
Incredible.
Now you all have to watch us. You have to do it. You have to keep coming.
You're committed. Now you're
committed.
subbed. What are you gonna do?
What are you
gotta
gonna do?
come.
Not watch the Game Brew podcast? Jeez.
That you're sub to? That
Yeah.
you chose to sub to?
Yeah,
That
and
you totally chose?
everyone.
I hope this isn't like a U2 thing where like, or where it's
Everybody
just
gets.
everyone just gets it.
You get a sub, and you get a sub, and you get a sub.
That's incredible.
I just
Thank
want to
you so
say
much
for anybody who listens to us on like Spotify or all those places, like, yes, we provide that option, but we are different live. We're going more visual with our format. So join us on Twitch sometime, like Gray does, and
Yeah,
everybody
it's
else
fun.
who's here right now.
It's a
It's a good time. Sundays, 8 p.m. EST, usually. Today we were a little late for reasons, but usually it's because we need to set up a little more or something like that. But yeah, definitely it's a good time. We're here every other Sunday unless something comes up we announce. So
and
Aren't we on YouTube as well?
we are on YouTube.
So if you can't catch us
not
live,
visually,
not
though.
visually. There's only audio on YouTube. I have to figure out how to get the visuals on YouTube. I don't know. There's like a whole thing.
I think I could do that for us. I'll look
There's
into
a
it.
whole thing.
I think it's easy. I think I can make it easy.
I hope
for us.
so. I was gonna say something else, and then you also get to hang out with us, play video games afterwards too. Sometimes. So
Yeah. Are we doing that now?
Yeah, which is what we will be doing now. But first, we have to end the podcast the way that we always.
Well, first, it's time for a beer.
No.
Wait.
you missed that part.
You missed
That's true. No, actually, he made it for that.
You made it just in
Sorta.
time for the end of it. But here we go. We're gonna end the podcast, which is the way we always end the podcast, which is by saying good night.
Good night, everybody.
everybody.